Chiefs and Eagles Super Bowl, which potential jump scare. And my wavy hair, so it is. My diffuser just broke. I have given up for now. Maybe it's like extremely long. Hi, hello, good morning, and welcome back. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are not, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle, and we are sitting in the car this morning. It is Monday. The sun is shining. Christ is still Lord. All is well today. Feeling good. Woke up in a good mood. It's going to be a great week. We're excited. I am obviously sitting outside of work. I already drove into work and about to head on in for the day. It should be a relatively quiet morning. I don't think I have any meetings today, which is really nice. But we had a really good weekend. We ended up just kind of hanging out, and we spent the day yesterday watching the NFL playoff games. It looks like we're in for another Chiefs and Eagles Super Bowl, which I think majority of the country was rooting for other people, but that'll be all right. But anyway, so we are headed into work today. For those of you that are new here, I am an HR manager for a law firm. I work in the office pretty much full time. I do get one work from home day every other week. And I just am taking y'all through my life in my late 20s. I'm currently 28. I just got married recently and planning a honeymoon trip here in a few weeks, as well as a post-elopement reception with all of our family. So that is a little bit about myself. As far as this channel, I do upload videos once a week, and I am really just kind of taking you through my life. I do a lot of lifestyle content, a lot of work weeks in my life since I do work full time, and that just makes sense for my channel. I also am a faith-based channel, so I like to talk about my relationship with God. So if any of that is something that you are interested in, please feel free to like and subscribe and follow along for more. But let's head on in here and get the workday started. We have officially made it to lunchtime. I just ate my little chicken salad on a slice of toast. That's such a simple and easy, like little high protein lunch that I like to make. So I literally just use the canned chicken breast that you all would have seen, do a little bit of light mayo in there, and then I just add some seasonings. I usually like to just add some seasoning, salt, and pepper, but I feel like you could definitely get creative. You could also add like other fresh items to it, like if you want to make a true chicken salad and add like celery, and I don't know, some people like to add like grapes to chicken salad. I am not really a fan of that. So for me, it's one of those things where I'm just trying to get something quick and easy and high protein in. And so I did that. I finished eating that. I also had a mozzarella stick for a little extra protein. I'm going to take a little Built Bar with me to work to snack on probably later today. And then I've just been hanging out. I just did some dishes. We made a little crock pot chicken dinner last night. So I had that soaking in the sink. I needed to get that cleaned up. But other than that, we've just been hanging out. I had a kind of busy morning on Mondays. I have some random reports that I have to pull every single Monday morning and get sent out to the right people. So I did that this morning, and I've just been hanging out. I need to take a look and see what workout classes there are tonight and decide if I'm going to take a class tonight. I believe there's a Zumba class tonight at 7 that I might try to go to. I talked about this in the last vlog, but I switched to membership last week. And so I had been going to hot yoga, but the Holy Spirit convicted me on that. And I am no longer doing any form of hot yoga. At first, it was kind of vinyasa flows that I was feeling like were probably not the best thing. And then I was doing a yoga sculpt class, and then the Lord spoke to me and pretty much said, no more of that. So that is fine. I just had to make a choice of what I wanted to do. I was able to find a nice gym nearby, kind of in between work and my house, that has a lot of different gym classes that I can take, different like heated classes as well as regular classes. So they do like functional training, kind of similar to F45 or Orange Theory. They also have cycling classes, they have Zumba, they have bar, they have Pilates, they also have yoga classes, but I won't be going to those. And so it's a lot more like fully encompassing, and it's also cheaper than what I was spending on just doing one yoga class a week at the other studio. So very, very pleased and happy with that choice. The only trouble with this gym is that the classes are at a little bit of weird times. So unless I want to like consistently go directly after work for the classes, because that's usually when like the bar and Pilates classes are at, is like right after work, I could do that. But it's also nice on the nights that Mike has practice, because he's a basketball coach. He goes into practice usually around 6:30 or 7. So I kind of like to align my workouts to when he won't be home, so that way we can kind of make better use of our time together. And so that's the only reason I don't like to go directly after work, is because I feel like then I'm missing opportunity to see him. I get home, we'll have like 45 minutes of overlap before he goes off to practice, and then we only have like a couple hours in the evening time. So those are my thoughts on that. But yeah, so I might try to do Zumba. I was also talking about how I feel like it's like a little cheesy. It just feels a little cheesy to me, the Zumba. But it's a good workout. It's just a whole lot of like, and maybe it was the particular instructor I had last week, but she was just like smiling really big and like really trying to get us hype. And I understand that that's part of like doing a dance fitness class. But yeah, so I need to go try it again. I think tonight is with a different instructor, see if I like this instructor any better, and then go from there and see. But I really liked the Thursday class that I went to last week that was like a heated bar class. So I'll probably try to keep up with that one. It fits well with like both mine and Mike's schedules, and it is directly after work. So probably keep up with that. Other than that, I have been trying to get on my vitamins and fitness game, y'all. I feel like with this new year, with our honeymoon trip coming up, I'm just like in fitness mode, trying to just make better choices for myself and for my body. And so I've been taking these fish oil pills, just, I don't even know, the 1200 milligrams. So I had these for a while, but I wasn't consistently taking them. So now I'm taking them every single day. I haven't noticed a huge change. I also we were taking some joint supplements, but we ran out of those, so I need to reorder them. The great thing is a lot of vitamins can be like HSA or FSA eligible through the type of benefit program that you have. So I previously had an HSA card and now I have an FSA card. So I'm going to try to get that all set up with my new benefits for the new year and see if I can't order some more vitamins for that. I fully am aware that we don't eat enough fresh vegetables. So I'm going to try harder this year to incorporate more of them. The trouble is I just have a hard time cooking them in time before they go bad. I don't love the taste of like frozen vegetables if I'm just doing it as a side. If I'm adding it to a dish and like incorporating it in the full dish, like a pot pie or something like that, it's fine. But I just need to become more consistent with feeding us fresh vegetables, We also do a little bit better in the summertime when I'm growing my garden and we're able to just bring in fresh veggies from the garden. But I think that's about all of the updates I have right now. So I will check in with you all here in a little bit. Well, hello. Potential jump scare. It is obviously much later in the evening. It is still Monday. So funny story about my evening. I had every intention of going to that workout class. I even set the app to notify me when booking opened for it. And this girl right here got a little too excited about the class and started getting changed for the class during the time that she should have been booking it. And so after 5 minutes of the class already being open, I went to go book the class and it was already full. So I could have absolutely done some type of at-home workout, but I decided to accept my defeat and do a little early self-care night in. And I figured I'd kind of walk you guys through what I do. So I am going to do my skincare. I obviously just took a shower. It was hair wash night. I like to do a toner as the first thing that I do. I keep it pretty simple, honestly. But I do like to use a toner. It's kind of funny. What's in here is actually not what's in the bottle. I actually use the Thayer's Rose Petal Witch Hazel Toner. I just like to have it in a spray bottle. So that is what I do. I like to spray that on my face. It also just smells good because it smells like rose, but it's not overpowering rose because sometimes rose products can really be hit or miss. And then I just like to use this hyaluronic acid. You're supposed to apply it to a wet face, so that's why I start with the toner. And then I just put it, and then I just rub it in. Okay. And then we'll let that dry for just a minute. Some girls have like cute little fans that they use to help their skincare dry. We're just using our good old hands tonight. And then the last thing that I use, so I have very eczema prone skin, and I've found that the only thing that really helps my face to not get eczema like around my eyes is this cream right here, the La Roche-Posay Eczema Soothing Relief Cream. So I use this every single night on my face, and it has completely cleared up any type of eczema. So I just finished with that, and that is truly it. That is it for my skincare. I did want to take you all through my like wavy hair routine because I am planning to wear it wavy for the rest of the week. And so I do use one of these little head wraps that's like a microfiber towel, and it's just supposed to help not get your hair so frizzy and all of that. So what I do in the shower is I like to have a, goodness, my hair is in shambles right now, but I like to take my, I like to take my brush into the shower. I have one brush in the shower and then I keep one brush out here. And so what I'll do is I'll shampoo my hair, and then when I'm conditioning it, I will brush it. And that's really the only time that I'm going to truly brush it during this whole process. I do run my fingers through it just a bit to try to give myself a little bit of a part. So I will do that, and then just make sure it comes to the sides. And so I just use two products on it, really. I use this curling cream, curl defining cream from, what is this brand? The Organics brand, I believe is what it's called. And then this Cream of Nature foaming mousse. And so I will start with like a decent amount of the curl cream and literally just like run it down my hair like that. And then what I'll do, gosh, I need to roll my sleeves up just a bit. Then what I do is I go in with the mousse and I apply a decent amount of mousse. Mike got me this cute robe for Christmas with my married initials on it, so I am very, very much liking this. But then I go in and just add mousse to my hand, and I just start working it in. I'll kind of like run it through and then just start. And so I'll kind of work in sections, because you really want to be able to have your hair fully saturated with the mousse, and it'll kind of just start to take form, as you can see. To this side. And I honestly left my hair in my little head wrap towel for honestly probably a little too long, because my hair, I would have liked it a little more wet than it is actually right now. But yeah, so now everything is worked through, and you can kind of see it taking, it's kind of just a wavy form. And so then what I will do is I will plop my hair in like an actual t-shirt. I am not about to even try to do that on camera, but you can watch another YouTube video of somebody teaching you how to plop their hair in a t-shirt. That way it just keeps it all secure on top of my head while I sleep tonight. So I will sleep with the plop in, and then tomorrow I will catch up with you all, because basically what I'll do is, usually when it's sitting on top of your head, especially like my front parts, will do like weird things. And so I'll usually bring it out of the plop, out of the t-shirt, I'll re-wet it just a bit, and then I'll actually like diffuse it with a little bit of mousse in it so that it'll hold its shape throughout the day. But this is what I do for my wavy hair. So it's definitely, I mean, this is nothing compared to some curly haired girls, but if anyone has a similar hair type to me where they want to be able to embrace some of their wave and not have like a ton of heat styling on it, some days I've found that this works really well for me. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and plop it now. I'll come back and just show you what the plop looks like when you have it on your head. All right, and this is my hair plopped into a t-shirt I found like in some type of a graphic tee that I have. So that's what's going on here. But yeah, so you just keep it all kind of right up here, and it'll slightly dry overnight. And like I said, we'll have to kind of touch up some of the front pieces in the morning and re-wet them, and I will show you what that looks like here in the morning. But I'm gonna go ahead and get comfy in bed, try to read some more of The Nightingale. I'm about a third of the way through, and give you like a quick reading update on that. So I'm definitely enjoying it more than I was at the beginning. The storyline has kind of picked up now, and it's starting to get a little more exciting. I will say it's definitely still not the level of excitement as like what fantasy provides, but because obviously, I mean, it's historical fiction, so there's just a totally different vibe to it, but it's definitely good. It's, you know, it's sad, the storyline, because it's set in France during World War II when Germany invaded and all of that. So it's following two different sisters' storylines. And yeah, so I'm liking it. I will keep you all posted. I'm sure, since I'm only about a third of the way in, that it'll continue to get a little more exciting as we go. And I know a lot of people love the book and say really wonderful things about it. So I'm hoping I will feel the same by the end of it. But I'm going to go ahead and get myself off camera for the betterment of everyone at this point, and I will catch up with you all in the morning. Well, good morning. It is now officially Tuesday morning. I figured I would spare you all seeing me in my little t-shirt plop again this morning, and I would show you kind of what my hair is looking like. So this is what it's looking like just after a night of plopping and sleeping. I do want to give it a good little refresh this morning, and I've learned that that is what my hair likes best. So basically what I'm going to do is I have my handy dandy water bottle, and I'm basically just going to wet my hair down quite a bit, and then I'm going to hit it with just a little bit more mousse. I added quite a bit last night, so it really shouldn't need a ton. And then I'm going to go in with my blow dryer and the diffuser attachment on it and just diffuse it, and I'll show you what that looks like. But I will go ahead and wet my hair down now, and I'll probably put like a time lapse on or something so that you can kind of see what I am doing. So I'm all done diffusing, and you can now see that it has just helped kind of like define a lot of the waves and curls. So that mousse gives it a little bit of like a crunchy feeling. So it's not completely like fully dry yet. I'd say it's like 90% of the way there. So at probably around lunchtime today, it'll actually get to be fully dry, and that's when I'll kind of start to like break what the cast is like on the waves. Is I'll just kind of start to like break them apart, and then it'll look a little less like crunchy waves, and it'll look a little bit more natural. So but this is pretty much what I do if I want to wear my hair wavy, and I just put it on like a low setting on the diffuser with like a medium heat, and kind of just, you know, let it do its thing, so that way it ends up looking like this. Like I said, this is definitely very wavy hair. This, I would not consider my hair to be very much curly like at all. But this is, my diffuser just broke. What the heck? I think I can just pop it right back in. Huh. Okay, well anyway, I might have to get a new diffuser. All right. Well, anywho, I am gonna go ahead and finish getting ready, and I'm gonna put my makeup on, all that good stuff, and then I'll catch up with y'all here in a little bit. Hello. It is now lunchtime. I am in the car driving home to eat the exact same thing that I ate for lunch yesterday. But I figured I would check in. It has been a kind of busy, it's been like a slightly frustrating morning, honestly, at work, because I've been working on trying to import data. Basically, I've had to export data from one spot into like an Excel spreadsheet, and then import that Excel spreadsheet into a different program. And what's been happening all morning is I've been getting different errors for like where I'm importing it, saying that like it's missing information or information is invalid, but then like the error code it's giving me doesn't like correlate to anything. So that has been a really fun time. I spent like 2 hours trying to figure out what to do, and then I would like fix one error, and then it would report a different one. So every time I thought that I was getting closer, something else would just come up and happen. So that being said, I have given up for now because it is not worth my time and energy at this point. But basically, I just decided to give up on it for right now. It's literally like this information isn't due for like another month and a half. I was just trying to get it done quickly and just get it off my plate. If I know there's something due and if I can get it done early, I do it early, because I like things being off my plate and not having to worry about it. So that's what I try to do. But this is also why I do things early, because now I can mess with it for a while. I did reach out to like the one software programs, like their help desk, so hopefully they can tell me what the specific error is. I think I've pretty much worked through all the other errors, and now I just am consistently getting like one final one. So anyway, all of that to say that it was kind of it felt like an unproductive morning at work, because I was just staring at the same Excel spreadsheet trying to figure out what the heck was going on all morning. So, but other than that, it is a beautiful day. We have like fabulous weather right now in Albuquerque. I think it's supposed to be like highs in the mid 50s pretty much all week. So that's really, really nice. So it feels really good. We're like officially in that weather though, where the morning is freezing and I need my heat on, and then in this time of day, like the afternoon, I need the AC on, and then when I'm driving home, it's going to be chilly again. So that's what we're dealing with. But we do have our small group tonight, and so Mike's schedule for his coaching practice got moved around, so we're basically going to have to go to small group for like an hour and then leave, because then he has practice after small group this evening. So it's going to be a little bit of like a crazy busy night, but should be good. We ended up starting our new book series this week, that Growing Slow book that I was talking about in the last vlog. So I read our homework this week was to read the introduction and the first chapter. So I read that last night. I kind of honestly forgot about it. I spent the night reading The Nightingale, and then I read my Bible, and I was going to get like settled into bed, and then I was like, oh no, I forgot we have to read for group tomorrow. So I ended up staying up until like 10:45 last night reading, and I usually like to be in bed like lights out by about 10:15 at the latest. So it's nice because each chapter has like a summary at the end where it asks like probing questions. So I'm going to work on that, keep y'all updated throughout the day. I don't know how much vlogging I'm going to get done because we're going to be like ripping and running this evening. Basically between getting home, I don't have like any leftovers for dinner, so I'm going to have to make dinner. Then we go to small group, then we come home, he goes to practice. So it's going to be a little bit of a crazy evening, but I will talk to you all here in a little bit. Good morning. We have made it to Wednesday. I figured I'd do a little fit check in the mirror. So I have this little like black top on that has a little bit of lace. I believe this is an Apartment 9 shirt that I thrifted. This is a sweater that one of my friends gave me. She was gonna give it away and then asked if I wanted it, and I did. And then I just have on my black work pants and some black loafers. So that is the fit, keeping with the wavy curly hair today. So, all right, we're gonna head on into work and see where the day takes us. Thursday. I haven't really spoken to the vlog in pretty much a whole day. Yesterday, honestly, there just wasn't much to chit chat about. It was kind of a busy day at work, and then kind of just a crazy little evening of I had to leave work a little early to go to my final dress altering appointment for my wedding dress, which if any of you are new here, that probably sounds wild because I'm already married and I'm getting my wedding dress altered. So basically we ended up getting married and eloping about 5 months before we had originally planned our wedding date. So my wedding dress was not ready by the time that we had eloped, and we just eloped because of our own like personal convictions, money, like many different things. You can go rewatch some of my previous vlogs if you have any questions about all of that. But so anyway, we are finally done with my dress alterations, and then we're doing our like formal elopement photos in like a week and a half. So that's what the deal is. I wanted the dress to be ready so that way we could do like true like adventure elopement photos. We're going down to, it's called White Sands, is the national park that we're doing them at. So it's going to be a really cool backdrop, and we're really excited about it. But so I had to finish that. I'm very happy with how it's looking, and then I pretty much had to get home and make dinner. And I had thought about making time to go to a workout class, but by the time that I got dinner made, it was already like too close to trying to go to a class. So we ended up just staying in last night, and it was really nice. but going into the office today, of course. It is my full work in the office week, so I'll be going into the office tomorrow as well. It has been so gloomy around here. I am shocked. It was supposed to actually kind of, like, when I looked at the weather this past weekend, I thought it was supposed to be like a nice week. I thought it was supposed to be like in the mid 50s all week, but it like snowed yesterday. It's super gloomy today, so who knows what's going on with the weather. But yeah, it was super hard to get up this morning, and I've pretty much decided that it's gonna be just a no workout week for me, probably, in terms of actually going to the gym, because tonight we have a church conference that we're going to. It's for both men and women, and so Mike and I are going to be going to that tonight and meeting up with a friend from our small group, so that should be really nice. But that starts at 7 and the doors open at 6:15, so we are probably going to try to get there a little early, and I figured it was just going to be like cutting it too close, trying to go to the gym, get home, make dinner, and then potentially need to shower and then go to the conference. So I've just decided that I'm gonna just take it easy. We're gonna not do a workout this week at the gym. We'll figure out other ways to move our body. It's all gonna be okay. So that is what's going on. But I am pulling into my work parking lot now, so I will check in with y'all here in a little bit. All right, we are home for lunch. I just had the same lunch that I've had. I don't know why Nala's so excited. It's like she thinks I'm talking to somebody else. We are home for lunch. I just ate my little chicken salad on toast. I have like one more day worth of that left, so I'll probably have that for lunch tomorrow as well. But I figured I would do a little Amazon unboxing video really quick because I got some stuff in the mail. So I got a new leave-in conditioner because I am completely out. I usually use this Cream of Nature brand for my leave-in conditioner, but I've never used this Pure Honey one. So I am interested. Seems extremely thick. Like, I don't know if you can see the consistency, but I kind of like I think a little bit of like a lighter. Let's see how it comes out. Maybe. Okay, so it doesn't come out super thick. Like, the sprayer is still really nice for it, so that's good. It smells super nice. Smells very honey-like and sweet, but not like overpowering sweet, so that's really nice. Hopefully I like that. This one, I use a different one that's in like a red bottle packaging from the same brand that I have always really liked, so I just decided to switch it up this time and try something else from the same brand. So I will keep you all posted on that. And then I also got a new protein powder. So I've been using this Rule 1 protein for about a month now, and I really like it. I will say, so I've been using the Campfire S'mores flavor, I believe is what it's called. And it's really good because it tastes just like marshmallow. It tastes like a toasted marshmallow, and it's really good. But I will say that it's like almost too sweet. Like, now that I've been using it for basically a month, I'm like over it. Like, I don't want to use it anymore. So I got a new flavor. I got the strawberries and cream. I've been a big fan of this. So it's a whey blend. Let's see. It's a really good price point on Amazon, which is really the reason why I picked it up. It is 2 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbs, and 24 grams of protein. So I drink this every morning before I have like my coffee at work. And yep, so we'll see what I think of the strawberries and cream flavor. And then the last thing I got, so I have some beef right now with all of my makeup brands because all of these specific products that I like to use are literally like all out of stock and not going to be available for like 2 weeks. And we have our pictures coming up in literally less than 2 weeks. So I had to try to find some new makeup products. I have a few more coming in over the next few days, so I'll continue to show you guys what comes in. But I got this Wet n Wild tinted hydrator, tinted skin veil is what it's called, with hyaluronic acid and squalene. So I actually used this morning and it looks okay. I definitely think it's too dark for me. And here is my personal beef with tinted moisturizers is, tell me why this is the lightest color of a tinted moisturizer that exists in this brand. I'm like, look at my skin color, guys. Like, what are we talking about? What are we doing? So that's upsetting. The one that I usually use is a Maybelline BB cream, and I typically like that one a lot, but this one has a nice like consistency to it. I can tell it's a nice texture. It's just too dark for my skin, so I'm gonna have to like mix it with a lighter foundation if I want to use it, which is okay because that's usually how I wear my foundation, is I'll usually mix like a tinted moisturizer and a foundation just for everyday wear, so that way it's not like as full coverage. But yeah, definitely disappointed that this is the lightest color that they had, and it looked way lighter online. So unless they just, nope, because this is called porcelain, so that's definitely the right shade. So they sent me the right shade, it's just super not light enough. I also have a new foundation coming in. I usually use the e.l.f. satin foundation. I think that's what it's called, the satin longwear foundation or something like that. And I really like that one, but it was completely sold out and not going to be shipped for like a week, and I felt like it was just cutting it too close to the pictures. So I tried a new brand. I can't remember. It's called like Phoera, like Phoera on Amazon, and had really good reviews. So I will let y'all know when that comes in. And then also my concealer was out of stock and not coming in for that one. Was like shipping in anywhere from 1 to 4 weeks, and so I was like, that's probably not ideal. So I am now going to try the e.l.f. Camo concealer, and I usually use I think it's a L'Oreal concealer. But anyway, so we're just really trying all the new things right before our photo shoot, which is probably not the best idea, but what can you do? So we're gonna try all the new things. I'm really excited about my leave-in conditioner too, but I need to start heading back into the office, get the rest of the day done. It has been super quiet in the office pretty much all week. Like, I feel like no one is there this week for whatever reason, so it's been really quiet. I've had like 3 people walk past my office all day, so I've just been chilling, working on some stuff, and then tonight we have that conference to go to. So we're gonna be eating leftover chili from last night. I didn't even fill you guys in on dinner last night, but you saw that I made some chili and some cornbread. I was about to make it and realized I'd never picked up beans from the grocery store, so it was literally just like the ground turkey, the tomatoes, and the seasonings, and that was pretty much it. So very simple meal, and then we're having that left over tonight and then headed over to the conference at 7. So if I don't catch up with y'all by the end of the night, then I'll definitely talk to y'all tomorrow. Well, hello. It is Friday and I'm on my lunch break, and I remembered to actually put my mic on in this, like literally the first time in this entire vlog. So hopefully we are sounding good right now. It is Friday. Woo! I don't know why I'm excited for it to be Friday, because we have like an extremely busy weekend, and so it's not even gonna really feel like getting time off, but I'm happy that it is Friday and to be done with work for a couple of days. And I am off to grab groceries and then to go home and obviously eat some lunch. So we are just doing the things today. But I didn't really get to chat with you all last night. Like I said, we were kind of just running around. We ended up getting Chick-fil-A for dinner because Mike offered to pick it up after his practice. And so he does like some one-on-one training on Thursdays, and then picked up that. And so we ate some Chick-fil-A and went straight to the conference last night. So that was a really good time. It was packed. There was like, they had to put up extra seating at our church. It was crazy, but it was a really good time. They had a speaker in from Orlando who spoke, and he did a really great job, and just hit on some really good points. It was nothing new, but it was like very refreshing topics and points that he made. Just one of them being that with the word awesome, we've forgotten like what the true definition of being in awe of something is, and how we need to basically like renew our feeling of awe for God. So it was a very good message. The worship is always on point at conference, so that was really good. But yeah, so we are happy going into the weekend. It is like kind of warm right now. I think I need to turn my AC on actually in my car. So hopefully I have my mic on, so hopefully it doesn't affect the audio. We are grabbing groceries. I did pick up some additional items because we are doing dinner tomorrow with my parents. They are going on a trip next week, and so they wanted to have everyone over for dinner before they leave. And so I'm going to make a tres leches cake for dinner. My mom's making like a pot roast and potatoes and all the classic delicious dinner items. So I wanted to make something fun and different. I love to bake, so I pretty much always will offer to bring a dessert. So I got the goods to make a tres leches, and we'll see if I take you all along for that. I feel like I'm probably going to end off this vlog here relatively soon, making that for dinner tomorrow night. And then tonight I'm going to dinner with my friend. It's the friend that I had to reschedule dinner with last weekend. We're doing it now tonight, and it should be really fun. We're going to get Italian food, and it's a place that serves like really good gluten-free pizzas. So I am really looking forward to that. I do feel like my wavy hair is still going strong. We are on now because I washed it on Monday night and it's Friday, so this is day four hair. And basically what I do every morning to refresh it is I just re-wet it down, and if I feel like it needs any additional mousse, I'll like throw a little extra mousse in there, but I won't really like do much else to it, and then I'll just re-diffuse it. I just put it up in a bun at night. I have tried sleeping in like a silk bonnet or things like that, and I have just found that like I just don't sleep as well, and so for me it's worth it to just put it up like a loose bun at night and then to like restyle it in the mornings. But I'm sure if I actually kept it in like a silk bonnet, I wouldn't have to do as much work in the mornings, but to each their own. But I am definitely happy with how the wave has been doing this week, and I'm going to wash it probably tonight. We do have a very, very busy weekend of basketball coming up. We actually just have a busy weekend in general because tomorrow morning I have to go take my car to the dealer for just an oil change, getting all the fluids topped off, all that fun and exciting stuff. And then he has a basketball tournament this weekend, so there's a game at 1 tomorrow. Then we have dinner with my parents, and then there's 3 more games of the basketball tournament on Sunday. All of the games are at different locations, and they're all like kind of far apart, so it's going to be just a weekend of like driving to basketball games. And we are pulling in now to grab our groceries, so I'm going to go ahead and stop chatting it up, grab these, and then get on home. Well, good morning. It is now Saturday. I kind of fell off the vlog last night. I had every intention of videotaping some clips of our dinner, and then you know how it goes when you start chit-chatting with a friend, and then we ended up just talking for several hours, and I got home around like 8:45 last night. So that's what we've been up to. We've had a busy morning. We went and dropped my car off at the dealership this morning because I'm getting an oil change, and they had like a recall and stuff that we have to get done too, so it'll be there for a little while. And then I just put in my tres leches cake into the oven. It's just a yellow cake mix that like a gluten-free yellow cake mix that I got. So that's in the oven baking right now. We also went to breakfast this morning after we dropped off my car, got some yummy food, and now we are home. So we're just hanging out. He's in the garage working on some stuff. Figured I would come in and kind of try to finish out this vlog. I did have some Amazon unboxings that I figured that I could do. And then other than that, I'm pretty much going to try to get this vlog edited and posted hopefully today. I'm trying to switch my upload day to Saturdays instead of Sundays. So we will see if I get that up and ready today. But we have kind of a busy day today. So we have a basketball game at 1 that we need to go to for him, his coaching. And then we have family dinner tonight. So I'm trying to make the cake real quick so that way it can get in the fridge and chill for a little bit because tres leches is usually served chilled. So that is the plan. But I have some Amazon stuff sitting here that I figured I would go through with you guys and unbox together. I had ordered some more makeup products. So I got this e.l.f. It's the Camo Conceal. I know a lot of people speak highly of this, so I'm hoping that it works well for me, and it does look like it's the right shade, so that's really good. And then what else is in here? This is that Foera. I don't know if you can see it in this lighting, but that Foera Silky Full Coverage Liquid Foundation. I got this one in a porcelain as well. So let me try to open it. Goodness. I'm hoping this will be the right shade. It looks a little dark, honestly. What is up, y'all? What is up with these foundations and things? Like, this is the lightest shade that they have, and it's gonna be too dark on me. I can already tell. Oh, darn. Okay, well, I'll have to return that one too, but it was worth a shot. I already ended up ordering because my foundation came back into stock. So I already ordered my e.l.f. Silk Foundation, and it should be in the next few days. So I proactively ordered it just because I had a feeling with trying new things that it might not work out. But I do think this e.l.f. concealer does look like the right shade. So I'll probably keep this and check it out. I got the shade, if anyone is wondering, the shade Fair Rose. So we will see. Some conditioner for the dogs. We just ran out of their dog conditioner. So I'm trying this Burt's Bees dog conditioner, the oatmeal conditioner, because Jax specifically, our boy dog, he's our pocket bully, and he just like is so itchy all the time. Like, we have to keep him on like a medicated shampoo. And I think it's just like the bully breeds because they're short haired and I think they're just prone to allergies. So I got the oat conditioner. So we will see how that works. I'm hoping it's good. It was a nice deal. So we will see. And last but not least, we got my hair extensions. I did already open these last night because I was very curious to see the hair color. And I'm very excited to share that it is the right color. So I am very excited to try these out. I think I actually ended up getting them a little too long, but hey, I'll take too long over over too short any day. So I'll show you what they look like. This is a little difficult to do with a mic in my hand, but here they are. So they're just the clip-in extensions and they match like perfect. I spent literally like an hour online trying to make sure I got the right color. So I just got I think this is a 70-gram pack of hair. So you can see it's like extremely long. Ooh, I need to wash my hair today, but I'm very excited about my extensions. I'll have to trim them up a little bit probably because I don't want them looking all straggly on the ends, but I think that's going to help just make me feel like my hair is a little more full and make me feel a little more confident. So that is everything that I got from Amazon. Other than that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end off the vlog here. But if you have made it this far into the video, you are the real MVP. I appreciate you, and feel free, if you are not already, to subscribe so that you can follow along for more. Once again, I post once a week, and just excited to bring y'all along for the journey. So I will talk to y'all soon, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.